There are two types of quiet people. The first type is the one people are careful around. They seem to know things they shouldn't. They move quietly and somehow always end up exactly where they wanted to be. People describe them as hard to read or impossible to lie to. The second type just gets ignored. Same silence, completely different result. This video is about what separates them. The difference has nothing to do with confidence or social skills or learning to speak up more. It comes down to what you do with the silence itself. If you're naturally quiet, you already know the world wasn't set up with you in mind. Meetings reward whoever talks first. Friendships go to whoever's loudest. People assume silence means you have nothing to offer, or worse, that something is wrong with you. You've heard it your entire life, and most of it is wrong. While everyone else is busy talking, you're watching. And when you spend most of your time observing instead of performing, you start picking up on things other people miss, for the simple reason that you're actually paying attention. The emotional temperature of a room, what someone's face did for half a second before they caught it, the gap between what people say and what they actually do. Not a flashlight, a black light. You see what everyone else walks past, including things you genuinely wish you hadn't. The question is what you've actually done with any of it. Both types of quiet people have this. They're both running what I call the silent audit, constantly collecting information without trying to. They both have the data. That's where the two types stop looking the same. The dangerous type figured out three things. The first two are adjustments. The third is the reason this is actually rare. The first one, they stopped fighting the silence. Not in a love yourself way, in a strategic way. They noticed something. Every time they forced themselves to talk just to fill space, just to seem present, just to prove they were paying attention, their observations got worse. The audit runs on silence. The moment you start performing extroversion, you stop seeing clearly. Once you notice that trade-off, the choice makes itself. The second thing, they stopped trying to win the extrovert game. You know what this looks like. You're in a meeting. Everyone's talking. You haven't said anything yet and the pressure is building. You don't have anything to add, you just feel like you should. So you force something out, and it comes out like an apology for all the silence before it. Here, see, I was paying attention. That impulse is a bid for credit dressed up as participation, and it burns the asset. The ones people are careful around don't do that. They stay in the meeting, say nothing, and walk out with more information than anyone who spoke. In game theory, there's a term for this: information asymmetry. One side knows more than the other, and every conversation you stay quiet through widens that gap. Every time someone talks to fill silence, they're showing you what makes them uncomfortable. Every time someone changes their story slightly, you're the only one who caught it. A completely different way to win. The reason most quiet people never commit to this is the pressure to prove the silence was productive. To cash in what you've noticed just so people know you were there. The dangerous type doesn't need that. They'd rather have the information than the credit. The third thing, and be honest with yourself on this one, everything I just said can also be the most comfortable lie you've ever told yourself. I'm being strategic looks identical to I'm hiding from the outside, and sometimes from the inside too. So here's how to tell the difference. When you feel that pressure to speak up, ask yourself where it's coming from. Is it because you've been quiet for a while and you think people expect you to say something? Social pressure. Ignore it. Stay in the audit. But if you've been sitting on something and it's starting to cost you energy to hold it, if someone else brought it up and your first feeling would be relief, that's different. The audit has turned into a storage unit. The silence stopped protecting you a while ago. Now it's just expensive. That's the difference between the two types. Same silence, same data.